Coming up on basketball tonight, the Central Hoops teams were both at home in town hosting Liberty. In the Midland Empire Conference, Savannah basketball welcomed in Cameron. In the KCI Conference, there were a handful of rivalry matchups this evening, including West Platte hosting North Platte in Weston. And in the Grand River Conference, King City went up against Princeton. We'll have those matchups and more on basketball tonight.
Check the wrist, big time, big play, gotta hit the rewind. Who you got? Pick a side, rock star lifestyle certified. Wins. All I know, we go head to head, go toe to toe, let's see who wins. Wins. All I know, you looking at the GOAT for real. Wins. So many wins, I can't count them. Back in the day, the number doubt it. Travel couldn't keep the kid down. Now it's a big bank with allowance. Now it's a Ben Frank on a salad. Now I'm the big man on campus. Betting on me and they liking their chances. Yeah, you gotta give them no work. 9 to 5. It come with some purpose. Gotta stay on your job. I be going berserk. The time is mine. Gotta give them a alert. Gotta look who in first. Yeah, you know it's a team. Gotta rip on a shirt. Check the wrist. Big time. Big play. Gotta hit the rewind. Who you got? Pick a side. Wins.
Welcome into our first basketball tonight of 2026. Happy New Year. I'm Chris Roush. He's Brett Kennedy. Brett, new year, new opportunities for a lot of these teams. They had a lot of games over the holiday break, over the Christmas break, but tonight, school's back in session. Full Friday night of action to get to around the area.
Yeah, I mean, teams knocking off the rust, trying to get out of this holiday break, feeling good. It's all about new beginnings. We got a new set behind us here, feeling good. Rivalry games and some conference games all around.
And we start right here in the city tonight. Let's go over to the Coliseum. We start things off. Central hosting Liberty. Boys took down Liberty in the regular season last February. Can they do it again tonight? Late first, Blue Jays in control. Hudson Sutton attacking. The sophomore makes it 11-1 Liberty. Central, though, able to stop the bleeding a bit. Jay Marquez knocks down a three to stop that run. 14-6 Liberty after one, though. Second quarter, it's back and forth, but Liberty still able to keep a lead going into the half, 21-20. Now, to the fourth quarter we go in this one. It's a 7-0 run in the third that keeps Liberty in front, 35-32. That helps a lot. Out of the gate, A.J. Whiteman down to Henry Judah. The sophomore makes it a one-point game, 35-34 Liberty. But Jonathan Percy puts it back to a three-point game, 37-34. Blue Jays really good at moving the ball around the perimeter, going inside, going back out, using the long ball to help build their lead as well. Liberty goes on to win this one tonight by a final score of 53-41 inside the Coliseum. Okay, the girls' side of things in this one, third quarter, Blue Jays in control. Hadley Gravatt takes it to the hoop for the layup. Liberty up 35-10 at this point. Other end, Central getting some offense going. Spin like a washing machine. Great finish in the paint. Then a bit later, Central knows how to go inside. So Brooklyn Guam says, how about the three-point range from downtown Farron Street? The senior hits nothing but net. But the Blue Jays building up too much of a lead in this one, run away with it. 55-27 for the 28-point victory. All right, some teams in the Midland Empire Conference, non-conference, 10-1 Benton boys basketball team beginning the Thousand Hills Battle Shootout in Branson tonight. Number 2 team in Class 4, the Cardinals, facing the host team, and they get a 54-40 win over Class 6 Branson to improve to 11-1 on the year. All right, an NBC Conference battle, the Chillicothe girls hosting Bishop of Blonde tonight. Lady Hornets, the 7th-ranked team in Class 4, cruising to a 64-24 win to improve to 10-1 on the year.
Now let's go to Savannah, where the Savages hosted Cameron this evening. Let's start with the boys' game. First quarter, Dax Huart sizes up his defenders, drives the lane, finishes through the contact for the and one. Now to the under end, Elijah McCallan catches it, lets it fly from the top of the key for the three. Then it's Jackson Dudek. Watch this, making plays on both ends. Gets the block here, saves the inbounds. Savages push it down the floor and find who else but Dudek, rewarding him for his defensive prowess, turning defense into offense. Savannah keeping up the defensive intensity. Gash Miller intercepts this pass, finishes it on the other end for the home team. Savannah takes a 14-10 lead into the second quarter. Cameron needed a basket, and McAllen delivers with this shooter's touch corner three. The Dragons bringing up the press a little later on, but Miller makes them pay. Miller fakes out the defender and gets the layup to go. Savannah boys with a strong second half. They get the 67-41 win. Now let's go to the girls matchup between Cameron and Savannah. The Savage girls sitting at 11-1 on the season coming in. Second quarter, Dragons get the ball moving and find Addison Talbot for the mid-range J. Then under 10 seconds left in the half, Savages push it in transition. Miley Schrick for the easy lay-in. Savannah takes a 33-18 lead into the halftime break. Second half, Ella Scott got hot. Here's her first three to start the third quarter. She would not be done. Next possession, Taylor Hilzebeck drives baseline and kicks it out to Scott. Knocks it down again. She would make 4 threes on 4 straight possessions in the quarter. She finished with 20 points on the night. Fourth quarter, Schrick, the nice dime to Kylie Dennis on the baseline for another Savage bucket. Savages improve to 12-1 on the year. They take down the Dragons 74-35 at home.
All right, Grand River Conference game, St. Joseph Christian on the road at Albany tonight. The Warriors getting the sweep, the boys winning 57-40, the girls beating the Lions 63-23. Up in Rosendale, North Andrew basketball teams welcoming in Pattonsburg and GRC play. North Andrew getting the sweep at home, boys winning 62-54, the girls winning 44-22.
In Grant City, the Worth County Hoops teams faced Stanberry, and the Tigers get the sweep at home as the boys win 51-42, and the girls find a victory in a close one, 36-35. In Brookfield, Gallatin was on the road in a battle of the Bulldogs. Gallatin gets a successful road trip. Boys win big, 73-30. They're 11-1 on the season. Gallatin girls win as well, 32-27. They're 5-6. Now let's go to King City, where the Wildcats welcomed in Princeton, starting with the boys game. The Wildcats coming in with an 8-3 record under former Maysville coach Chris McMillan. Princeton coming in at 10-1. Early on, King City gets the turnover. Jonathan Garlock, the junior, down the floor, the hanging layup to follow. He would finish with 13 points, but Princeton played strong in the first half. Check the patience from junior Hunter Lowry, waiting for the defender to go by and then attacking. Tigers led 31-18 at the break. King City came back in the second half to make it a ball game. Senior Graham Metzger in the corner for the triple. He had 6 points, but Princeton did not blink. It's Lowry again, cutting to the hoop in the paint, drawing the foul, knocking it down. He had 14 points. Princeton hangs on to win 44-33. They're 11-1 on the season. They drop King City to 8-4. Let's go to the girls matchup between Princeton and King City. Lady Tigers coming in at 8-3. Lady Wildcats at 6-5. King City jumped out first. Freshman Bailey Hutchcraft all alone in the paint. That one's going to be off the window. Then it's the junior, Brylan Armfield, the assist inside to the freshman, Kinley Potter, for 2 more Lady Wildcats points. She led King City with 9. Then in the second half, Princeton takes control. McKaylee Henke finds freshman Aniston Power on the baseline with the finish. Then it's Henke doing it herself, scraping the ceiling with this shot, and it drops. She led the Lady Tigers with 8 points. Later, it's junior Gracie Mitchell cutting through a hole in the King City defense right to the rack. Mitchell had 7 points. Princeton wins 31-23. They improved to 9-3 and drop King City to 6-6.
All right, 275 conference now. South Holt hosting Platte Valley up in Oregon. South Holt boys winning 58-55. Platte Valley girls winning 46-23 tonight in their matchup. All right, in Hopkins, North Nottoway basketball hosting DeKalb tonight for a doubleheader. North Nottoway boys getting the win 63-38. DeKalb girls beating the Mustangs 41-23. In Ravenwood tonight, Northeast Nottoway hosting Rockport. Blue Jays getting wins on the road. Boys winning 64-34. Girls winning 56-30. Union Star hosting Mound City on this Friday night. Mound City boys winning 56-42. And the girls getting a W as well, 52-35.
Let's go to the KCI conference. The Plattsburgh Tigers made the 13-minute drive to Gower to take on the East Buchanan basketball teams. East Buchanan gets the home sweep Boys win 51-42. The girls win 45-44. A narrow victory there. Now to a rivalry matchup in Lawson as the Cardinals welcomed in Lathrop. Cardinals top their rival in both games. Boys win 65-50 and the girls win 62-56.
Off to Weston we go for another KCI rivalry. This one's a good one. West Platte hosting North Platte. Go to the fourth quarter and what ends up being a very good game tonight. North Platte may have been getting handled early, but a bit of teamwork helps Isaac Wright drive to the bucket for two. 44-43 after that. Game ends up in OT. West Platte still kicking in OT. Making a three. Mark Sanders helps the Blue Jays staying alive. Sanders had 11 on the night. Now 46-44 at this time, but this one needs double OT. 47-46 North Platte said, no, we're getting this one right again for two. This puts the Panthers in front. 3.5 seconds left in double OT. Panthers trying to hold on to a 1-point lead. Brecken Cartwright finds a path to the bucket. The Panthers take a thriller against the Blue Jays in OT. They win 53-50. Now the girls' side of things between North Platte and West Platte tonight. Tight game throughout the first half, 12-8 in North Platte. Bit of a struggle here trying to send it inside, but they get the rock to Brooke Allison, who pops it in to make it 12-10 ball game. It's a 2-point game early. Jays catch up for a 19-17 lead at the break. Third quarter, around 4 left. North Platte jumping to a decent lead. Part of it being automatic after feed to Megan Schuster on the inside for two to extend the lead to 27-19. Blue Jay fans of all kinds trying to keep smiling, and there's that mascot. Mascots are something, right? Fourth quarter, West Platte trying to close the gap. This rainbow-esque bucket goes down. Caitlin Carlson helps that out, 43-39. Carlson 11 points. However, North Platte wanted to ruin the fun automatic feed. Kate Wolf puts the easy bucket in. North Platte gets the win 51-39 tonight.
On the Kansas side, Riverside Hoops went up against Jackson Heights in Elwood, Kansas this evening. Riverside boys win 56-18. They improved to 6-3. The Cyclone girls win 50-33 to get to 4-4. The Troy Trojans basketball teams were at Atchison County tonight in Effingham, Kansas. Trojans win both matchups. Boys win 69-39. They get to 6-2 on the season. The girls win big. Look at that. 75-13 to get to 7-3 on the season. Donovan West Hoops, they were at Valley Heights this evening in Blue Rapids, Kansas. Valley Heights girls earning a 1-point victory over the Mustangs. That would be a 54-53 win, while Donovan West boys, they pick up a 62-27 victory. The Atchison basketball teams, they were in Topeka this evening on the road at Highland Park. Atchison boys win 57-51. The Phoenix girls win 66-42. Finally, Mar Hill Academy Hoops hosted Jefferson County North tonight in Atchison. Mar Hill boys fall 55-39, and the Mar Hill girls edge out a victory 47-45. And that's going to conclude our show tonight. Remember, if you missed it, check out our KQ2 website and our social media pages and on YouTube as well, and you'll find it on there. We're going to see you next week for another episode of Basketball Tonight.
Check the wrist, big time, big play, gotta hit the rewind. Who you got? Pick a side. Rock star lifestyle certified. Wins. All I know, we go head to head, go toe to toe. Let's see who wins. All I know, you looking at the goal for real. Wins. 20 wins, I can't count them. Back in the day, they know but doubt it. Tried but couldn't keep the kid down. Now it's a big bank with allowance. Now it's a Ben Frank on a salad. Now I'm the big man on campus. Betting on me and they liking their chances. Yeah, you gotta give them no work. 9 to 5. It come with some purpose. Gotta stay on your job. I be going berserk. The time is mine. Gotta give them a alert. Gotta look who in first. Yeah, you know it's a team. Gotta rip on a shirt.